I have bought a 700 € polishing machine, which was broken when it arrived. And I have also bought a 3 € setting tool, which works fine. When you start making jewelry, there's a million tools you could buy. There's no way you can always know which one is a good one. The only way to know is to try. I have this very normal looking silver ring, and today I'm going to attach a stone into it so it would look a bit more interesting. Yes, you need a good chair and you need a good table when you start. You also need some basic tools. I know there's a lot of these what tools to buy videos, but I never was that interested in watching those. Let me explain. I was in school when I started to buy tools for myself. And it was sort of easy to buy tools because I already knew which ones I used the most and what tools I would need, for example, making a basic ring. Now, when we are talking about good tools, we are talking about a good saw. I have two saws. The other one is Swiss Wallorbe and the other one is from Pepe Tools, the haymaker. And I love both of them very dearly, and I actually use them for a little bit different occasions. Sometimes I have a bit thicker blade in here and another one a bit thinner blade in here, so I sort of like mix and match them when I'm doing jewelry. You don't need two saws. You need one good saw and you just have to know how to use it. And when you have a good saw, you want to make the most of it, you want to take good care of it. And this blade butter was completely new concept for me a year ago, but this is actually quite amazing. So at first I was a little bit confused, how do I apply this to the saw blade? And then I just saw that people were like going straight in, like digging this thing with their fingers and applying to the blade with the fingers, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna try it because it is non-toxic, so it should be okay to just like grab it with your fingers. But the most amazing thing about this is how long it lasts. Look at this. I have taken many times like small amounts from it and it's still almost like completely full. How? In school we have this amazing never-ending storage, and usually our teachers encourage us to try those tools as much as possible. I have always said that making jewelry in school, it's almost like fake. The environment is so perfect for learning, and whatever you need, you go to the storage and you get the tool you need. It's almost deceiving how easy it can feel compared to the reality I have at my workspace back home. I don't have all the tools I need, I don't have the perfect environment or the perfect setup for making stuff. But then I realized that that is exactly why it's so good. You have the perfect setup at school, and that's the place where you can make all the mistakes you want. And believe me, you have to make a lot of mistakes. Mistakes are the best ones, they're my besties. And school is the place where you learn to try again after failing. Hi, this is day 2. I didn't think there would be a day 2 when I'm making this ring, but things got a bit more difficult yesterday than I expected, so here we are. While I was soldering, I realized that there is one thing I haven't talked to you about, and that is this amazing tool which can make your life so much easier. I just can't make it work. I don't know, is it me? Am I stupid or something? But I've tried so many times and I see the spark. I push this thing, I see the spark, but it doesn't like start the flame in my torch. I don't know. Help me. We have a teacher who is really strict when it comes to polishing and finishing a product, and I love it. Those irritating moments when I have thought my piece is already done and she will ask me to polish it one more time have made me a better learner. Even though I'm showing you some of my favorite tools in this video, I'm not saying you should buy those. I am a big spokesperson when it comes to education. If you have the chance to apply into a school or into a parentship, I would say do it. This way you'll set yourself into the best position to learn and try a lot of different stuff. You will have the opportunity to try tools and see what works for you. Network with your local jewelers, go into shops and introduce yourself. Ask, can you maybe try their microscope because you are buying one? I have still a lot of expensive machines to buy myself. This way you're also networking and meeting other jewelry makers. In the past 2 years, I have realized that there is so much more into this art than just being accurate and precise. You really have to learn how to push through the fails and understand that this is a marathon, not a sprint. Knowing how to use the tools instead of owning a large scale of them is so much more important. And remember, your most important tool is your passion towards creating. That was so cheesy. No, but seriously, you have to learn stuff to get good.